Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? Welcome to our show today. Greetings, people. If you know, you know. But we're not going there today. Yes, it's good to have you guys back. It's been a very, very, very hectic couple of days back. And I thought about which topic am I going to talk about today, but I realized there's so much to talk about, and the best thing is to just scan through the different things that have happened in the past couple of days. So that's how we're going to do it today. Because if we just focus on one thing, then you're going to come back and say, "Oh, Dr. Chidi, then what's happening about this? What's happening about this?" There's so much going on. You just have to scan through this presentation to be able to see which things we are dealing with today. And if you have any questions, if there's something you need an update on, please feel free to make a comment in the comment section, and I'll be able to update you. Okay. So many things happen, and they happen at such a very fast rate that you have to play catch up. And a lot of you come just expecting a particular thing, but it's okay. If today is your first time, I really want to welcome you and to thank you for being with us. And I hope that you'll be able to subscribe and come back for more and more videos on our channel. Here we'll cover everything that is coverable. Okay, you'll be shocked the amount of things that we'll cover on our channel. But like I listed a couple of things, I'm going to put it in the comment section so that if you're coming right now, you'll be able to know what's going on. That's the best way to go about this. I'm going to go. Those of you that are on YouTube, if you look in the description, you will see what we're dealing with now. But for those of you who are not on YouTube, maybe you're on Facebook, on some other places, I will don't worry about it. I will paste it on the comment section so you guys know exactly what it is we are dealing with today. Quite a number of things, quite a couple of things. We are going to be dealing or telling you what happened here in Toronto over the weekend, and everything is interconnected. You're going to see that everything is interconnected. Sometimes people come here and they have a particular expectation, but very soon they now find out that there is more to what they were expecting. So I just posted right now what we're going to be covering. Freda Manali, thank you so much. Thank you so much for saying hello. I say hello back to you. So, last weekend in Toronto, it was very, 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 very interesting. Very beautiful, I can tell you. We had quite a lot of fun. You guys know, I and my wife, we own this foundation. It's called My Roots Foundation, and we have we do a lot of things. In our foundation, including last weekend, the Igbo community here, they had a picnic, and we came with our masquerade. So we were like, "Dr. Chidi, you too, you have masquerade." Yes, so believe it or not, I don't joke with our culture. And so My Roots Foundation came out there with a masquerade, believe it or not. And I'm gonna show you guys, because if I just tell you, you might think, "Oh, it's not serious." What does it mean by masquerade? Masquerade in Toronto. Which one is masquerade in Toronto? Yes, believe it or not, masquerade in Toronto. And I will show you, just because seeing is believing. Hold on. I will show you guys what we did in this weekend. I'm just sharing. You guys have become like family, so I'm gonna share the things that we did, and I want to know what you also did, and we'll come and talk about a lot of things. So let me share with you what the weekend was like. This is what happened here in Toronto over the weekend. And if you look very well, you see one man wearing a black t-shirt and doing something. Come back, put in the comment section who you think that person is. Stop and put your eyes. How you want you know? We just want to let people have fun Do you notice the guy that was beating? See this guy beating that gong and beating that ogene? Look very well. It looks like somebody you know. I think I should put up a prize. Whoever identifies that person beating that ogene will win a prize. You know, when we do giveaways here, we're serious. But I think that was interesting. Watch a little bit more. And you know, after this match, Taiwo A. Ademilu, you don't worry, G's full ground. But we brought this masquerade, and while people were still fascinated with this masquerade that came out, watch what will happen just suddenly after. This is Dr. Erica running with our camera. This is just me showing you another part of me. You see, when you see me doing other things, when you don't see us, you think, oh, what's going on with us? These are some of the things that we find ourselves doing. A lot of you may not agree with what we do. That's understandable, but this is just who we are. And this just happened over the weekend on Saturday here in Toronto. Okay, so that was what happened. Yes, that was what happened. Hi, Fatima DQ. Good to see you here. Abraham Uzoma. Good to have you guys here. This is what happened in the weekend, and I wonder what happened in your own neck of the wood, as they say. What happened in your own neighborhood? I know for a lot of people in Nigeria, it's not all fun and games. I can tell you the situation whereby um, you have people still using Nigerian police like their house help. The situation where people still use Nigerian police as like house helps is not a good situation. So that is something that um it's just not good. It's not just good. There's a post that Samuel Shore has on his page, and we also have it on Worship Media. We share it on Worship Media page. You know, that post, you would see where policemen are holding. I'll go to that post. I'll go to that post and read it for you, and I'll come and talk about some of the things that happened over the weekend. It's important that you see some of these things. That's what I'm doing. I'm just sharing with you what happened in our weekend. And then, like I said, you can also post me what happened wherever you are. We're reviewing so many things, and we will not be talking about what interests you right now, but definitely we'll talk about what interests you. So this post was made by Amoyale Shore. We shared it on our Worship Media Facebook page. But of particular interest are pictures like this. You see a picture like this is Nigerian police. This is what they have been reduced to. Just sometimes, I know sometimes it's not all the time. There's nothing wrong in having a police orderly. There's nothing wrong in you hiring the police to go somewhere with you because of the security situation in Nigeria. But whereby the police is doing this and relegating the, you know, not um, not doing the job that they are supposed to do, neglecting the job they are supposed to do, and doing the ones that are like menial jobs. That is very worrisome, because while the policeman is doing this, there's crime happening somewhere, and sometimes they cannot even go to attend to that crime. And so this is what Omoyele Shore wrote. Omoyele Shore said that a few days ago, I spoke about the despicable role of the Nigerian police force in doing the biddings of the Nigerian VIPs today. Today, a Punch newspaper feature report focused on the role of police deployed to protecting VIPs for a range of fees. Police is no longer doing policing work. I spent a good chunk of time extracting innocent Nigerians sent to police detention by VIPs in Abuja and elsewhere. The likes of Apostle Johnson Suleiman, Prophet Jeremiah, Omoto Fufein, Emeka Ofo, Ned Nwoko, Ato Eze, Kayode Fayemi, and several others have at one time or the other sent innocent Nigerians into prolonged detention because Their egos were bruised. The IG of police devoted a special unit. See, there's a special unit that is just devoted to servicing VIPs. Think about that. To harassing, brutalizing, torturing, and kidnapping Nigerians, posting opinions on the internet about fraudulent and sometimes scandalous lifestyles of these VIPs. Listen, if you're a VIP and you're messing up, and we write about you, then just stop doing what you're doing. You know, you can't be a VIP and we accord you all the respect, we accord you all the accolades, we promote you, and then you expect that when you misbehave, we're not going to talk about it. No. Once you're in the public eye, you're in the public eye. I went ahead to say today, AGBA JALINGO is being detained, accused of raising concerns over the prosecution of a lecturer hired by the wife of Franco Ayade, the younger brother of Calabar-based tyrant governor Ben Ayade. According to the sources, his wife, and then he told the story about how AGBA JALINGO was arrested. Now, this is AGBA JALINGO, and of course, that is Ben Ayade, whose brother ordered the arrest of AGBA JALINGO. This is the wife of the governor's brother who hired someone to take exams for her. Okay, see, VIP, VIP. This is the second governor of the state because his brother is governor, so he too he has power. That's how things work in Nigeria. But anyway, that's what they did. They went and they arrested AGBA JALINGO, and but the good news is that AGBA JALINGO is out. AGBA JALINGO is out. He was with Omoyele Shore today. He came out yesterday. He came out mid, very very late. I think on Saturday. He came out late on Saturday, and by today he was asked to report, and he was back at the police station, and Omoyele Shore was there with him. I'm going to show you a little bit of that. So here is AGBA JALINGO today when he went back to the police, and Omoyele Shore was there too.
Police command in Abuja with AGBA JALINGO. He was asked to report again this morning. But with the proviso that the woman who wrote the petition should appear. When we got here, we were surprised. They said she has trauma.
The woman is
That she cannot come back. Because
very lawyer is traumatized.
yes, she said she's supposed to write her own statement. Since she's a complainer, but she couldn't show up. We are told the that since AGBA JALINGO is part of our campaign,
Very well.
they should wait till March
next year.
2023 before they continue the case. Anyway, there's no case here.
No case.
I mean, am I lying?
No.
So AGBA is free. They admitted that he should not have been treated the way he was treated. They should not have brought him. Yes. They stylishly apologized that and they said it's fair that the person who is complainant must come here. Whether she's traumatized or sick, she should let them know on time.
So the good news is AGBA JALINGO is out, but the interesting thing is that the person who actually had AGBA JALINGO locked up, the complainant cannot come to that place because she is traumatized. Now you go carry somebody lock up. Now she's traumatized because her name is all over the place. I pity her. I think sometimes these people don't understand. You just use your power. When you're power drunk, you just go and use the power. Now her name is plastered all over the place. Now we know that she hires somebody. She's not the only one that hires people to take her exam, but at least now we know. And that is a record that is going to be there for a very, very, very long time. Very long time. Anyways, so let's now, talking about the police, we're still talking about the police. Did you know that the police, as a result of the condition that they face, because sometimes we blame the police in Nigeria for what they do, but the situation where they are old salaries, they have not been paid for a long time, it pushes them to do. I'm not condoning whatever they are doing, but when you now see that the police in Kwara are now actually protesting, what are you going to say? The police people, you see, there are some people that you don't owe. not something like police. I don't know who in the world will be owing people that have access to guns. What do you think they will go and do? But anyways, the police in Kwara State, they had a demonstration. So now police themselves are demonstrating. So the people that are in charge of your safety, they are saying that you've not paid them, they don't supply them with equipment that they need. They say they don't do again. And this is the police in Kwara. And this just goes to show that sometimes these police people that we see engage in certain things, even though we criticize the activities, but there are things that lead to what you see them doing.
Alabama, oh. Send it live.
Anyways, that's the police in Kwara State. You see, sometimes we forget that these policemen are women, they are human beings. Look, I've worked with the police in Nigeria when I was there for a project in Port Harcourt. I and my wife we worked on this project. We're both project architects in that project. I think that was in 2000 2009, 2010, we were in Port Harcourt. And I worked with a lot of police people, both as security and people who were guarding the project. And I got to understand that these guys, their life it's not really a very happy one. They don't take care of them at all. They don't. A lot of them would not be doing that job if they had other jobs to do. They just have to do it because they have to put food on the table for their families. And then you have to owe them. They have to buy. Did you know they buy their uniforms by themselves? Buy their boots, buy all that paraphernalia by themselves. That's very horrible. And go and see the big money that is voted for security and especially for the police force. So what is bad is bad. So on this particular account, I stand with the police, men and women, and I say they deserve to be paid. Not every time we knock them on the head, but sometimes you must understand that they are human beings. And one day, yes, anointed prayers, thank you so much. What AGBA JALINGO was has on his shirt that says the power of the people is greater than the people in power. Yes. And let me tell you something. The power of the people are even those people wearing police uniforms. They think they're happy. When they remove that police uniform, they are also part of the people. The soldiers, they're part of the people. It is we against them. And these people who are oppressors, these people that keep on, it's just a tiny percentage of people who oppress the rest of us. One day, all of us will rise up and all this will be no more. Chinoyerem, I see you. Oh, I see Doris Ogala. Doris Ogala, good to have you here. That was a hot one last time. If you missed Doris Ogala on our platform, you need to go back and watch that video. That was so hot. That was a double barrel. Doris Ogala was there, and the La Vista was also there. Very fine show. I'll advise you to don't believe what I say. Just go back and watch that program. And talking about Doris Ogala, one of the things I put out there, I said we're gonna one of the updates that we're going to look into is about um, baby testimony. If you look in the thing I posted, baby testimony, yes, there's still ongoing um, ongoing efforts to get to the root of the story about the whereabouts of baby testimony. That's what's going on. And like I'll continue to tell you, I wish I could say it another way. And I'm not trying to prove anything to anybody. What people do is they come and poke us, they come to listen, they want to find something that they will go and use it to make their own program. No, we're not doing that because it's not child's play. A lot of resources are being committed to what's going on the ground. Whenever there is confusion, we come and we try to clear the air. And having cleared a lot of air, we've cleared a lot of things. And that's why look around a lot of the bloggers and the people who are talking about this issue, they're just making noise. They just come and just ramble and just talk. They don't know what's going on. So they just come and snoop and take from whatever you're. I mean, nobody will never say, oh, we are the ones at the head of everything, we are the captain. No. We're just doing our level best. We'll say what is necessary, or wherever there's a hitch, or whenever somebody has gone out there in the public to try to misrepresent issues or try to adopt a line of thought or a position that is very misleading, we come out there and we try to correct things. And like I always say, a lot of thanks to an appreciation to Doris Ogala and every other person who's been committing resources into that project. I don't even. Someone said, Dr. Chidi, any update from Baby Testimony? The best object that we want to hear is that we know where Baby Testimony is, right? It's, I don't. We don't know. We don't know. The stories. Remember, we started from scratch. We started from scratch, and then we're going one step at a time. We know a lot already. A lot of confusion, a lot of twists out there that people have done in the past. We've tried to unravel it, and we're making a headway. But like I said, we can't talk about it here because once you say it now, people just come and just take it and twist it, and it becomes another story. No time for all that nonsense. There's a lot of unnecessary things that have happened here, and they are all a lot of distraction, a lot of distraction. Someone says, Dr. Shidia, I want you to send messages to that Benin girl culture and tell the way she and Gisley is insulting you. Don't like it, telling people that your native doctor is not fair. Me? Abba, you didn't know? I'm a doctor and I'm a native of Ozala in Umuane in Kano West local government. So what? I don't think she said anything wrong, bro. Yeah, I don't like when people go and accuse people wrongly. No, these people are just people who are talking. I'm not angry. Oh. No, I'm not angry. Like somebody said that that I'm a native doctor. Yeah, that's what I am now. I'm not. I'm a doctor, and I'm a native of somewhere. Mhm. You know, some people they don't even have anywhere they belong to. They don't know their left from their right. So let's be happy. Let's appreciate people. When people recognize you, when people say the truth about you, don't get angry. They are just saying, and also you have to be accommodative to people. People are just doing their level best to don't people's level of understanding is different. So I'm not angry with people. Some people, do you understand? They're just operating at their level, and it's okay. It's okay, I beg. And me, I'm a doctor. At least they say that I'm a doctor. Why do you want me to argue with that? They say I'm native. I'm a native. And did you see me? Did you see me following back? Did you see? Oh, you missed. You didn't see me following masquerade. Uh-uh. This is my native people now. Let me show you. You see me? Okay, let me show you. You didn't know? I'm native. I will show you. Let me go back and show because you missed it. You will see where we are doing native something. You understand? Ehen. When you see me doing something native, then you know that they are correct. Do you understand? Make you no come be the one wey I get my root foundation. My root foundation is a foundation that I use to promote our culture all the way in Canada. I want our young people to see our culture. I want them to see our masquerade. I want them to see our dances. So I will spend a lot of money, my own money. Me and Dr. Eric, I will spend our money. Nobody is funding us. We will organize these things, print T-shirts, do all kinds of so that people will enjoy. See what we just did at a picnic. Nobody paid us. We came there and we did it by our own. That's who I am. Okay, so see, this is me. You go see where they play ogene. Hmm. You see me to the right there? Eh? You don't see me to the right wearing that red cap? Yeah, that's me now. So it says I should remember the health center. Doris Ogala, leave me alone. No. So you see, they are correct. They are correct. I actually like it when people, are praising me for doing things native. I like my culture. I can't deny my culture. So thank you so much. Somebody should send a message to them because I don't even know. I don't watch them. So please tell Chantel and the Benin Mao, they want to be popular. So let's tell them that Dr. Chidi mentioned you in his program. Oh, I see that they should thank you for recognizing. I like, I'm a chief also. So please, I'm a native doctor. Thank you so much for calling me a native doctor. Let's continue with what we are continuing. Mad people everywhere. That's what Nadikano will say. Mad people everywhere. All right. So concerning baby testimony, that's all you have to do. See, I I I hate it to have to. I can do so many. I can do so many episodes. I can say greetings, people. No, wait. I have to do for before you can say that greetings. You have to have glasses. Where's glasses? Oh, I no get glasses. Oh, let's just pretend. Let's pretend for a while. This is what I can do if I want to. Greetings, people. Greetings, people. It's Mr. Pull the Trigger, and this is another edition of our entertainment, sorry, enlightenment series. And today I'm going to talk about the testimony and Jeremiah and the charlatans and the I think can't do that one. I go chop on that money. Go. I will do another one. I chop una money, go. I do Tourist Okala. I chop your money, go. I do and that YouTube doctor in Canada. I chop your money, go. Ah, oh my God. Oh my God. See, someone say, so please, when we have genuine genuine information, we will come and talk about that genuine information. But everybody that is to be contacted has been contacted, and as we're contacting it, we are gathering genuine information. Somebody asked one time, he said, "Come on, Chidi, are you people doing this investigation? Are you the Nigerian police? Are you the Nigerian security police?" No, we are not the ones doing the investigation. We are helping to, how do I say it? I'm looking for the right English, but be rest assured that the security forces are engaged in this investigation. That is why we're able to collect credible, you understand what I'm saying? Credible information. Okay, you just can't go out as a civilian and just begin to do things. No, no, no. We're making sure that everything we're doing is within the law. Okay, that's one thing I can assure you. But if you want me to start doing entertainment series, we're going to start doing the entertainment series. And today, and I'll see what I'll do. I'll say, today I have an important information that we receive. But before I go to that information, we are telling you that the Bible says that the children and the charlatans, because we are doing this for our children in the next generation. And what we are doing right now, is something that the people that are coming after us will see, and I will talk. And in the end, I'll just throw in one thing that doesn't even make sense. I will go by car, then I will now go to the airport and take picture in the airport and say, if all those kind of things we can do it now, but why should we do it? It's unnecessary. People live that way. See what I'm there. All right. So sorry, whatever information we have about the testimony is not information to be shared in the public. All this thing about, I see somebody said, Doris Ogala, hello. I'm paraphrasing. Emmanuel said he didn't see Joy when he was cooking beans, but Joy said that she cooked with Emmanuel at that time. All that thing, like, well, don't worry about that break. Don't break your head about it. Okay. At the end of the day, we know the truth that we're looking for, and we're beginning to get that truth. Okay. Don't worry about it. Who says, she says, no, no, it's okay. Don't worry about it. So let's continue. Let's continue. There's so much when we have, if Doris Ogala decides to come on our show another time, she'll be able to break down some of those things, because you were not there, I was not there, but she has access to a lot of things that we don't have access to. That's why it's always a pleasure to have her in our show. Okay, let me bring you guys some news. I'm actually upset. I'm very, very upset with our family, our Nigerian community in our Nigerian community in Germany. Remember, there was this young man that his name is Kazim. He went to study in Ukraine. Okay, he went to study in Ukraine, and and the war in Ukraine started. When the war in Ukraine started, I um I started a page. I started a WhatsApp, because you guys don't know what I and my wife do in the background. Okay, it's not every day we just come and sit and talk about some of these things that sometimes they don't make sense, but they make sense because out of every nonsense there's sense inside it. Okay, so when the war broke out in Ukraine, we started a WhatsApp group, and on our WhatsApp group, we brought a lot of people in there. We brought in, what's her name? Uh, this lady that does Diola, Adiola, that does the show on YouTube, keeping it real. I brought her on that WhatsApp group. I brought in Dr. Damages. I brought in Ginger Media. I brought in a lot of other people, Sahara reporters, and we're all monitoring what was happening in Ukraine. And I set up another committee, and this committee was looking into how to bring in people. And I was talking with the Nigerian embassy, and I talked with Abika Dabri. I communicated with her. I communicated with the Nigerian ambassador here in Canada, Ashikun, and we were all passing information. We were able to get a lot of students. There's my friend Cash King, Cowrace King. We use his channel to remove a lot of Nigerians from Ukraine. A lot of work was done on the ground that we couldn't even show on the internet, but we were able to remove a lot of our people from Ukraine. A lot of parents called us directly to monitor, to help them locate the whereabouts of their children, and we help them reconnect with their children. Cowries King helped once he finally crossed over. He helped to settle some of them, and that's how this guy Kazim ended up in Germany. And Kazim is now late. He's now dead because when he got to Germany, I don't know what happened. He went swimming and he drowned in that lake where he went to swim. And I don't know. I don't even know how. They posted it. They posted it on a WhatsApp group where I belong, and they said, "Oh, they are looking for this guy. Does anybody know him?" And then I said, "Germany." He left from Ukraine, and I remembered my friend Cowrace King, and I said, please, guy, you need to locate this guy. I want to know about him. And he said, see your boy. I know they said he's on life support, but the guy is already dead. I'm like, wow, let's find his family. And so we located the wife. I started talking with the wife. And then I brought her on my show. We raised some money for the wife. And again, called the people that I know. I know the last time I said it, I won't mention money now, but even this Doris Ogala here, I reached out to her and she gave money to the wife, and a lot of people gave money. So you don't even know what people do behind the scene. And the wife later took, the wife was pregnant and she had a baby while this man was still lying in the mortuary in Germany. His father also died. So many tragedies just following them. But the thing that got me upset is that even though we set up a GoFundMe and a lot of people did not put money into that GoFundMe, only very few people, and thanks to Doris here, the last time I mentioned the money she put, she's like, you know, actually, I don't like that, but it's important. She didn't ask me to do this. But we needed to bury this guy, Kazim, and I reached out to people in Germany and I said, hey, can you guys just go to this place and represent us? And it was only one lady, Jenny B. Jenny B, I'm going to bring her on my show. Jenny B is the only one that could travel 7 hours to go to Berlin to witness the burial of this young man. I was able to bring footage for the wife who was in Nigeria with a newborn baby to be able to see the burial of her husband. Where are the Nigerians in Germany? That I would have to be here in Canada. I would have to sit down in Canada and be organized. It's a shame. I heard one of them say, oh, he's not been here for, I don't know this guy from anywhere. I just saw it on a WhatsApp group. And now I was there now playing the role of maybe an uncle. I'm very, very ashamed of you guys in Germany. I'm telling you, because If you didn't know, that's different. But I wonder how this kind of thing could have. First of all, when they say locate his family, none of you could locate his family from Germany, and I saw it here in a Nigerian WhatsApp group in Canada. So I'm really so pissed off at you guys, and I really want to commend Jenny B. Jenny B, I know you're shy, but eventually you will have to. Jenny B is a member of our Revolution Now movement, is one of our comrades, and there are pictures I can't show because the funeral place they didn't allow for some of the pictures to be shown. But I'm just going to share one or two things just to let you guys know that for real, Jenny B was there, and to make those of you that are living in Germany to know that we're not happy at all. So these are probably, I don't know, the people are just these few people and ones that came out for this burial. This is the place where he was buried. You see, this is when it was lowered into the ground, and these are a few of the pictures that I can show. There's video, but they don't permit for it to be shown online. Okay. Well, may his soul rest in peace. But you guys in Germany, you know, not do well. You know, not do well. It's not nice. I just had to bring that up. And once again, I want to thank everybody that contributed. This the wife is still there. So if you want to assist her, she's still there with a newborn baby and a daughter. Just take care of these two people. And the father-in-law is dead now. It's just a very difficult thing. See, I get a lot of these issues, and I can only do my best. I know some guy had contacted me, um, uh, sometime, I think last week or so. His name is Ambrose, and he's like, Dr. Chidi, please help me. And by the way, on a good note, before we start talking about this one, Idris. A lot of you saw the program I did about Idris. Um, Idris is a musician, Nigerian musician, and he needed a transplant, and we talked about it. We did a fundraising for him. There was a committee that was set to do the fundraising, and we raised a lot of, I don't know how many millions we raised for him, and he was supposed to do the surgery. It did not happen. A lot of you came back and said, "Cheat is 419. It's 419. Where you collected money? Where did the surgery happen?" But to let you know that Idris has finally had that surgery. His wife was the donor, so they cut his wife up and they removed one kidney from the wife, Idris Abdul Karim's wife. They removed her kidney and they put it in Idris now. So Idris is now carrying one kidney from the wife, and the wife is left with only one kidney. Such a very passionate love story there. So thanks to everybody who contributed to that one. That's a very happy news. But like I said, Ambrose reached out to me a long time ago and he said, Dr. Chidi, please, I need your help. I go through dialysis twice a week. I said, you know what, Ambrose, I can only do my best. I can't attend to every need that comes my way. But yes, I'm going to talk about it. I don't want to take for granted the fact that I reach out to people and they contribute. So I told him that that's him. Idris, I'm going to put him up. He's one of the people that watch my programs, coming to him, and he used to work at TB Joshua's church. He used to work in TB Joshua's church. He told me he knows Sister Bisola. So what I told him, I said, I think you should go to Sister Bisola and try to start organizing from your friends, open a WhatsApp page and start doing something there, and then from the side, people will will help start something. So that's another project that we're looking into in the background. Please help anybody that you can whenever you are able to help them. Okay. I think that's about it. No, no, no. Okay. The last thing I want to talk about is the lady that the Kenyan lady that died here in Toronto. Well, it's not really Toronto that she died. She's not really from Toronto. We did our investigations. Dr. Erica followed up the story and found out that the lady is living in another city that is very far away, um, uh, very far away from Toronto. So that's the update we have on that story. But then there's also a GoFundMe for those of you, because some of you are going to watch this, and I know you are not from Nigeria. You're probably from Kenya, and I don't remember all of you now, but some of you were asking for information about the lady. Well, that's the information that we got. There's a GoFundMe. So for those of you, let me talk a little bit about it. For those of you who don't know, this girl, her name is uh, Helen. Her name is Helen Wendy. Let me show you Helen Wendy. Helen Wendy came from Kenya to Canada, and she got a job, started working, and in one strange accident, she was streaming live, and while her camera was on, she was showing herself in the swimming pool, and then the camera continued until at a point she swam away from the camera. She would swim away and then come back, swim away and come back, and then finally she just disappeared under the water, and that was it. She was dead. So this is the Helen, young lady, but she's gone now. She's late now. Very unfortunate thing. Very, very unfortunate thing. So, um, yeah, that's the lady. Very sad. Like I said, there is a GoFundMe that is set for anybody that wants to contribute money to. Okay, this is the GoFundMe. I'm gonna put up that GoFundMe page so that you people can see it. Why am I saying this? I just want you guys to know that there's a lot that goes on behind the scene. It's not just to come and be yabbing and cussing and looking for somebody to fight. This is the GoFundMe funeral and burial arrangements for Helen Wendy. They've already raised $2,033. It was set up by Enoch Nyabutu and Bruce Birendu. I'm going to contact them also because it's happening in my area. All right. So please, let me post the GoFundMe link. I hope it will post. If you're interested, if you're from Kenya, if you're touched, you can click on this link that I posted, and maybe you can help them. All right. That's the last thing I wanted to talk about. Let me read your comments now and respond a little bit. Let's take this out. People think by calling you names you become what they call you. Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Oh, they said I'm a native doctor. I will not eat again today. Please, somebody come and take my food. The food that my wife cooked today, I will not eat because they say I'm a native doctor. All right, Doris Ogala is laughing. Chinaya said, I really fought her and Kingsley's channel, open channel open channel to beg people to buy her phone. They are learning from their master prophets how to scam people. Doris Ogala, hello. In paraphrasing, okay, I'll talk about that. Chidi, you dey find trouble. You better behave yourself. You're right, sir. Truth, laugh, laugh, laugh. Perfect and Chantel, they are very stupid. Well, Taiwo, there's a video from Emmanuel to that effect. Okay. Chantel Benin is scamming people in her channel, begging for money. People beware before she scam you. If you want to be scammed, you'll know where to go. Please, guy, notice Chantel is scamming people in her channel, begging people, okay, dollars are going to Tayo. Chima says, every day for the hand robber, one day now for the owner. This message is for Chantel. Listen, let me tell you guys the truth, and I'll close. You see this baby testimony thing? You see people like of X and every other person who is buying the lie, who has turned this into a money making venture. I'm not gonna bother myself so much about it, honestly speaking. Because it doesn't matter what you do. It doesn't matter what you do. There will always be people. These people will always have fans. These people will always have people subscribing to them. There are worse people on the internet. And I'm not going to remember, it's not about their person and their character. I'm not God, I'm not a saint to judge people. In fact, you don't even have any business, coming to just judge people. But you see, it is the acts that they are engaged in, it is the things that they do. Those are the things that we talk about. And in talking about it, we end up talking about them. But it's not something for you to break your head about. No. Some of them will change, some will never change. Some will never, if some will continue until the day they are no longer here. And if you keep waking up hoping that this person will disappear, you'll be so disappointed. That's not how it happens. That's not how this world is. If that's how the world is, some people who have affected you, who have touched you personally, and you wish them to disappear, some of them are still living. So let's not let this kind of thing get us so worked up. All you have to do, like right now, we've exposed these people, we've exposed what they do, we've told the truth about this case. People know the truth. The truth is there as a witness against you. The day they will scam you, the day they will take your money, the day you will fall into one pit because you believed in them, this truth that we told will be there to judge you. Because you will remember that Dr. Chidi told you this. You will remember that on Dr. Chidi's program, Doris Ogala came and said, this is what this person is. You will remember that you were arguing with me. You remember that you called me a fool. You called me a bastard. You called me internet doctor. You called me native doctor. You called me anything. You said my wife is that. Anything you want. You said it when I was just trying to tell you the truth. That's all there is. If you think I'm just going to come every day and talk about it, no. If you think you'll come and prove to me after 1 week, 2 weeks, that, see, now nothing happened. And then what will happen? I'll start crying. I'll start feeling bad. No, that ain't happening, man. I'm gonna. So it will not stop life. Just go on with your life. Be the best that you can. Help people. Be you. You're not them. These people are who they want to be. And I say to them, good luck. May God be with you. If you are on the right path, may blessings follow you. May your steps open doors. You know what the Bible says, at the step of the righteous just keeps becoming better and better and better. So may your steps continue to be better and better. If what you're saying is righteous, if it is the truth. But if what you're saying and you indulge and you pleasure in blackmailing people, you derive pleasure in destroying people, you derive pleasure in just consuming lies and putting lies out there and gorging and regurgitating lies and saying, may God judge you. May you reap that fruit that you have sown a million times, because the the funny thing about the seed that you plant is that I've never seen anybody who planted one corn and he got one corn back. I've never seen anybody who planted a tiny grain of tomato seed and they got one back. Of course, it could happen. Theoretically speaking, it could happen. But usually, when you plant a seed, that seed comes back plenty. Sometimes it's the sweet version, sometimes it's the bitter version, sometimes it's the yellow color, sometimes it's the red color, but whatever you plant, that you would reap. But you're not just going to reap one or two, you're going to reap a magnitude of that thing 10 times over. That's my message to all these people who just run around with these stories. You twist it, you bend it, you put sugar on it, you create a narrative about it, you mount a propaganda on it, you tell lies with it, you sit down and you just concoct a story about somebody and just come and sell it. That's all I'm going to say about this. I'm telling you. So let's end on that note. You just continue to be you. That's all that you can do. You just continue to be you. There are people that are not even worth if you investigate, if you dig, you don't need to dig too much. Just dig a little bit. If that's what this show was all about, do you know me? You know what I can do? If this show was about just bringing out people, some of the people that you hear talk trash, you just dig just a little, just a tiny bit. For this obodo Igbo, for this abroad where we did this abroad something, this abroad journey. If you dig just a little bit below the surface, the thing you will see, leave that matter for matter. Anyway, that's my program for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next presentation that I have for you. And on behalf of Dr. Erica and everybody who helps us with our presentation, my name is Chidi. Take care of yourselves, okay? Bye-bye.